I don't know what that sounds like. You can never keep a beat on anything for more than 10 seconds until he saw what he saw. I heard what he heard in this room, sitting in this chair. I only saw them for 2 or 3 seconds. They had hands like I have, but they had veins and then little lights, fine lights, bright, blinking lights were going through the veins, and they went down into my hand. That's what happened to me. So pick up the zither box and play it. And you won't support it. Are you crazy? Pick up the zither box and play it. I said, oh, I can't play no drum. And I heard with my hand, I had two of them like you. The voice said, we shall be you, our drum. And all my life, I could not keep no beat. Like, I could dance. I couldn't keep no beat with no hand. So this is that art that's coming out of my consciousness. The more I get out of the way. So I'm in a state of prayer. I'm in a state of prayer right now. So you to understand what the shake is not. You get the blessing, you wipe it on you, because God receives it as obedience to the shake telling you to wipe it on you. So that's up to you. I love everybody. I do. But love ain't weak. My name is Caesar. You already know what I said. This is 2016. Time for that to change. Been time for that to change. You want a suggestion? Clean that up. Make that what it's supposed to be. You can't tell me there are no black computer coding specialists in this world. Ain't none of them in your photo. You say you love everybody, but you restrict me from trying to love everybody. Why? Because I'm little and I don't have no money. I'm not important. I'm not significant. Huh? Huh? The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and all them that dwell therein. And the day that King Uzziah died, I saw also the Lord high and lifted up, and his train filled the temple. And above it stood the seraphim, and each one had how many wings? And the foundations of the temple began to shake and quake. And the pillars of the posts began to move. he said, woe is me, I'm a man of unclean lips. I dwell in the midst of a people with unclean lips, but my eyes have seen Adonai, the Lord of hosts. Somewhere he heard a voice say, who shall go for us? And he said, here am I, O Lord, Adonai, Ash, Yah, send me. If God be with me, that's an awesome thing. If God be with me. To all my lovers, my real friends, I thank God for you. And all that ain't always in it. And it's not all in person. Some of y'all ain't got no money, but some of y'all do. Y'all ashamed of yourself, really. You've been on my friends list for 8 years. You haven't supported SIAM. You ought to be shocked. That's sad. All the love I've given you. That's how you do me. Christmas time, too. It's like that. I'll put you in the hands of God. Put you in the hands of the Lord. I want to do something for some children. That's all I want to do. I don't want to die and go home. I want to do some things for some children and make it different, you know. I want to see them laughing and happy with some toys and things, and some clothes and things. New clothes, man, that means something. I took my little money and bought my boy something. He was just so happy. Yeah, I did. I want to fill up a plane, man. What's wrong with that? That's what he should be helping me do. Still trying to restrict me and destroy me. He just did hold me down. He needs to be sending some cash. Because he got the duckies. What? I don't want none of your money. But I might help purify some of your money. St. Tuba wouldn't touch it, only with a stick. It burned him. He touched that money. He didn't like it. Felt pain, money, all the evil that's in money. What people do to it, not the money itself is not. I don't know what kind of mood this is I'm in tonight. I ain't trying to figure that out. I'm just being real. Those who can get to real can get to real, and those that are fake, just stay fake. Just stay away from me, because I'm at peace. You know, I don't need people to be happy. Happy is a state of mind. Happy is a state of being. Happy for me is not happy. It's bliss, and that's between happy and sad. If you got happy, you're gonna have sad. That's duality. I don't want either one of them. I want bliss. What I'm calling bliss. There ain't nothing able to touch me at my core anymore. Go play with yourself. Don't play with me. Play with you. I don't have time for games. Don't tell me you're gonna do something you don't do it. If you was gonna do it, you'd have done it. Nothing would have stopped you from doing it. You was gonna buy a book, you'd have bought it. Tell me you're gonna buy it. I don't care. Do that for you. You get that blessing. And you bless others. I mean, you know, you bless me, you bless others, but that's on you. But you're not leaving here with nothing. I don't care how much money you got. I go to the graveyard all the time. That's why I got a poem out today at the graveyard. It's dedicated to my sister Sharon Farmer. Great woman. Great friend of mine. My photography queen. Y'all listen to that video. I forget what number it is. Today at the graveyard. You need to read it. All them people over there, they just as quiet. Somebody asked me why I go to the graveyard. I said, because ain't nobody over there raising hell. Ain't nobody over there creeping, trying to rob me. You know what I'm saying? I went to Harvard, and I can talk with that at Harvard when it's time to talk with that at Harvard. But I grew up on Udell and Clifton Street, where I had to fight every day just to be alive and to be myself and to have self-esteem and self-image and some dignity. What? You only live one time. Why do you choose to die? Well, we'll talk about why you're afraid to die on another video. I'm going to tell you why you are. Because I used to be. But I had some experiences. No, nobody read that to me from no book and no hadith and none of that. You go, you keep on reading. I'm telling you what I saw and heard and felt. And it was not in this world. Let me get off of here. I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Yakia got me. He has me in street mode tonight. He takes me back to streets. He comes the same kind of streets I came from as a kid. Tickles me, boy. I'm serious. Really. Anyway. See, I don't look, see what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali ain't got nothing on SIAM. You know what I'm saying? I don't look as old as I did now. Look carefully. Look. Hey. No, nothing old here. I have a 7-year-old son, and SIAM intends on getting some more. Why you gonna throw your money away at Christmas time like a fool on some junk? Why don't you invest in somebody that you know loves you and has cared about you and shared his heart with you? Why don't you bless me? I've been blessing you for 8 long years. Why don't you bless me? Why don't you bless me with just a little bit of what God has blessed you? Why don't you stop talking yin yang? Huh? I'm telling what you cannot do. When you put the not on the end of that, or the CN or N or apostrophe T on it, you don't destroy all your power. Like I taught my kids in school, we don't say that word no. We don't say can't. What we say is I will, I can, I will, I must. This is what I can, I will, I must. And one time I did that in a classroom, and the classroom was rocking. You know, teachers came out. What's that substitute doing down there? Joan Harold at that school loved me. She loved me. She came up the steps. She said, hey, everybody's scared of Joan Harold. Yeah, she was like that. Me and her was tight. Joan loved me. She came up the steps. She said, he's teaching. Like the rest of you should go in your rooms and do as well. And as good as he's doing. The kids are loving it. They're learning. All right. I have a question. How dumb is dumb? Dumber than the dumbest. You're only here for a little while. And you gone. What you gonna do while you here? You don't even know why you were here. You don't know why you came. You don't know what you're supposed to be doing. There's 9 billion people on the face of this earth, and there's only one you. So what? Nobody can do what you were put here to do, and you don't know who you are to do what you were supposed to do. That's amazing to me. That you gonna sleep for what, 80 years, and then you leave the life, and you still don't know why you was here. What? You gonna get that out of the book? I read all of them. It wasn't there. That's not where I found it. I'm still finding more and more. Well, I found my way to you tonight, didn't I? It's not Christmas yet. Santa Claus ain't coming. I don't know. Hey, Muslims say they don't believe in Santa Claus. What Muslim grew up in America and you don't believe in Santa Claus? And we know all that stuff is some jacked up stuff. That's not the point. You know, it's not what day was he born on, what day did, that's not the issue. The issue at this celebration is about family. It's just about people coming together and loving one another and maybe giving some presents to one another and saying, I missed you. I ain't seen you all year long. Why can't you get to the essence of things rather than the syntax of some crap that destroys the whole meaning of the complex? you missed the whole issue. Ain't nobody worshiping no tree. If they put one up or not. I don't have one, but I'm saying if they put a tree up or not. Hell, you got trees outside your house. Man, tell me no angel come because there's a photograph of my shake up on the wall. But his stinking behind is sitting on a driver's license 24/7. He got a driver now with his face all over it, you understand? What is God dealing with the size of photos? Huh? A big one means something then to him and a little one doesn't. How ridiculous do you make the creator? And wasn't nobody carrying on Nikon cameras around 1400 years ago when Rasulullah said those things that the Sahaba recorded as hadith, and they were in certain spiritual states that you are not in while you're trying to interpret them. You don't have the prophet states, spiritual states, and you don't have the Sahabas. But you got an absolute answer as to what this meant. That's not what he meant by that hadith in dealing with images. That didn't mean you couldn't have a photograph of a loved one in your home. He's talking about images that corrupt the heart in art, that make you think of worshiping and being associated with something else other than God. When I look at my family, I see God. Some of the ridiculous things that comes out of people's mouths in all their religions, it amazes me. What's that got to do with knowing God? All you got to do him is let him do you, like he does the sun, the moon, the stars. This is a long video. It's for people with long hearts. Support SIAM so I can do some things to help some people and you be blessed by that. That's all I'm saying. We gonna throw that away on beer, wine, cigarettes, marijuana, what else? What you do, Katie? What KC? What KY? What is this stuff they use? Smoking or what they doing? Things drinking, UV. What's the other stuff? Ciroc, Kvasse. Oh yeah, you one of them. You don't drink nothing but Kvasse. I don't know nothing about that. I get to be this old, know nothing about that. Anyway, I hope that came out. I hope the music sounds out. Happy birthday to me. I'm celebrating all year my birthday. I'm sorry. This is one of them that I got to do that with. It's for some big one thing coming. I'm gonna do that in this one. And so I'm singing happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Sam. Happy birthday to me. Oh Lord.